The Jordin Canada with the 17 points. She's sneaky 17 points, but she turned it up in this second half. But that's because she just took turns delivering what she could do best out there on the floor. We talk about the steals she's been able to do in the first half. And throughout this game, that helps Atlanta's transition bucket. She's been getting her teammates open and scoring. Now she's saying, it's my turn.
Atlanta just 4 and 8 at home. Looking to get the dub here for this 5-game homestand. Less than a minute to close this one out. A foul the other way. Connecticut gives the ball up off an illegal screen up top.
And as we take another look at it, Jordin Canada took a hard fall. And, yep, absolutely. Brianna Jones steps out with that right foot, and I feel like she knew it because she kind of had her hands up as if to pull back at the last second, but that is definitely a moving screen.
Atlanta taking some air out of the ball. Now in their action. That was deflected. And they'll actually say it goes back to Connecticut. That is a very interesting call, seeing that DeWanna Bonner said it was going to Atlanta.
And that's all Tanisha Wright needed to see. She calls the timeout and says she wants to review it. Canada passes it, and absolutely DeWanna Bonner knocks it out. And it looks like it was pretty clean cut.
So the challenge by Tanisha Wright, I think this should be an easy one to look at. DeWanna Bonner is always going to say something going the other way. She just looked and said, all right.
She said, I did it.
Yeah, I did it. It was me. It was me that time.
She ain't even fighting. And right here, Jordin Canada tries to get it to Alyssa Gray. Bonner's length knocks it out of bounds, and you can just see the trajectory of the basketball. It doesn't change after it touches Bonner, so I don't think it hit any part of Gray's body. And that's probably what the referees are looking at. They didn't hit any other part of Gray's body or change force after Bonner's contact with it.
So the headset is off of the officials. Randy Richardson discussing with his So what we do know, and I'm hoping that Randy will be able to come and explain the extensive amount of communication he's had with the table, but it is a successful challenge for Atlanta.
Hey, Dream fans, I got a question. If you think we want to challenge, make some noise. Make a little more noise because the challenge is successful.
So 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Atlanta retains their next challenge because it was successful.
And also still has 2 timeouts available. Connecticut also has 2. Tina finds space. You better count it. Tina Charles. That's nasty. 20 ball for the vet.
Back-to-back games where Atlanta has trusted their veteran presence and Tina Charles and gone back to her and said, we trust that you can go get us a bucket. She told us in the post game after that Seattle game, I'd like to think I'm a bucket, so I went out and got us one. They go back to their vet for the very same reason, and she knocks it down.
Gets her 5th double-double of the season, 20 points, 13 rebounds, and Atlanta comes down with the ball. It's going to be foul time for Connecticut. As you can see, it's slipping through their fingertips, and Atlanta with an 8-point lead.
Big time rebound right there from Alyssa Gray. And if Atlanta can continue to hang on to this game, that will be back-to-back big time wins against 2 of the best teams in the W right now. What a turnaround for this team at this point in the season as they try to make a push for that 8th playoff spot.
Canada rolls that one in. One more on the way for Jordin Canada, who has been spectacular in this game today, has really come alive in the second half, has been the answer, but I think more importantly has been the best floor general for them.
Absolutely. The way she can slice up defenses and find her teammates. And then on a dime say, now it's my turn to score the basketball. It's just incredible. Tanisha Wright talking to us about what she brings to the floor with this team, and she brings a certain level of confidence, just her ability to create, not just for herself, but for her teammates.
Well, we appreciate you joining us for this one, but the next Atlanta Dream home game will be on Peachtree TV here at the Gateway Center Arena in College Park. It'll be on Wednesday night, August 21st, when they host Brittany Griner, Diana Taurasi, and Phoenix Mercury. That game time's at 7:30. You might want to go to atlantadream.com for tickets. See a couple more of the Olympians coming through Atlanta. We've got a good one on our hands. Atlanta right now with a 10-point lead. 22.6 left in this ball game, as they are on a 17-2 run. When we asked Connecticut, pushing their way back, did Atlanta have enough? They nodded and said yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I bet that when we look at that next game up for Atlanta, we talk about the Phoenix Mercury, Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner, Kalia Copper. They had now, Atlanta, have the attention of every team in the WNBA. This is not a fluke. These back-to-back wins, pending they can pull this one out with a 10-point lead with 22 seconds. But they've got the attention of all the other teams in the WNBA because no one saw this coming with the depleted roster that they had in the first half of the season.
I have to say that you see the releases around the league of the teams that will perform in the second half of the season. They said Atlanta
wouldn't make it.
Wouldn't make it. And right now, they're showing otherwise.
I don't know whose prediction that was anyway. You're fired.
Mabry off for the three. Tina Charles with the rebound, adding onto her stat line. 14th rebound for Tina Charles. Free throws on the way. And this goose is but cooked.
One of the things that we talked to head coach Tanisha Wright and her staff about is the ability of her squad to finish, being composed. During the break, they worked on individually getting better, but also their chemistry with each other. But it was their focus down the stretch that Tanisha Wright wanted her team to pay attention to. And this is something that's coming together. They've been working at this the entire season, and now you're starting to see the fruits of all their labors between the Seattle game and this one. They've responded with how they finish in these games, and it's been their toughness, their tenacity that's really just gotten them through.
So the coaches meet at halftime and hug it out as the time is close to being at zeros, and that will be the 9th win for the Athletics.